The Sicilian defense closed appears on the board as Shyam and Sargsyan battle it out in Dubai Open 2025 Round 4. On e4. On c5. Knight c3. Knight c6. On g3. This position is typical of Sicilian defense closed. On g6. Bishop g2. Bishop g7. On d3. Rook b8. Bishop e3. Threatening bishop takes c5. On d6 played by Sargsyan. Queen d2. On b5. Knight ge2. On b4. Threatening pawn takes c3. Knight d1 played by Shyam. On h5. On h3. On a5. On f4. On a4. On a3. Shyam is looking to play. On takes b4. Rook takes b4. On c3. Rook b8. Rook takes a4 and establish a winning position. Queen a5 played by Sargsyan. On takes b4. It is novelty move. On takes b4. On d4. On e6. King castled kingside. Knight ce7. On c4. Bishop a6. On b3. Shyam is looking to play. Rook takes a4. Queen takes a4. On takes a4 and seize the initiative. On a3 played by Sargsyan. Knight f2. On d5. Sargsyan wants to play. On takes c4. On takes c4. Bishop takes c4 and secure a stronghold in the game. On takes d5 played by Shyam. On takes d5. On f5. On takes f5. On e5. Knight g6. Knight d3. Shyam is preparing to play. Rook takes f5. Knight 8 e7. Rook f2 and gain a significant edge. Knight 8 e7 played by Sargsyan. Knight c5. On h4. Sargsyan wants to play. Bishop takes e2. Queen takes e2. On takes g3 and secure a stronghold in the game. On e6 played by Shyam. King castled kingside. Pause the video and find the best move for Shyam. On takes h4 is a strong choice, since Knight takes h4. Rook f2. Bishop takes e2. Rook takes e2. Knight eg6. King h1 position is equal. Let's proceed to the main variation. Shyam considers playing. On g4. King castled kingside. On takes f5. On takes e6. On takes g6 and seize the initiative. King castled kingside played by Sargsyan. Threatening pawn takes g3. Knight d7 is not the best move played by Shyam. Shyam wants to play. On takes f7 check. Rook takes f7. Knight takes b8 and establish a winning position. On takes e6 played by Sargsyan. Knight takes b8. Rook takes b8. On takes h4. Knight takes h4. Bishop g5. Shyam is looking to play. Bishop takes e7. Knight takes g2. King takes g2, and put immense pressure on the opponent. Knight eg6 played by Sargsyan. Sargsyan's idea is to play King f7, Rook ae1, Queen b6, King h1, Bishop takes e2, Queen takes e2, Knight takes g2, Queen takes g2, Queen takes d4, and seize the initiative. Rook fe1 played by Shyam. Queen b6. Rook ad1. King f7. Knight f4. Shyam considers playing Rook takes e6. Queen takes d4 check. Queen takes d4. Bishop takes d4 check. Rook takes d4. Knight takes f4. Rook takes a6, and put immense pressure on the opponent. Knight takes f4 played by Sargsyan. Queen takes f4. Knight takes g2. King takes g2. Rook c8. Queen f3. Rook c3. Queen h5 check. King f8. Sargsyan might go for Bishop d3. Bishop f4. Bishop e4 check. Rook takes e4. Pawn takes e4. King h1. Pawn e5. Bishop takes e5. Bishop takes e5 and dominate the board. Queen g6 played by Shyam. Threatening rook takes e6. Queen c7 played by Sargsyan. Bishop d2 time to think find the best continuation for Sargsyan. Bishop c8 is logical continuation as Bishop takes c3. Pawn takes c3. Queen g5. Pawn c2. Rook c1. Bishop takes d4 position is equal. Let's explore the main variation. Sargsyan might go for Queen g3 check. King h1. Queen takes h3 check. King g1. Rook g3 check. King f2. Rook g2 mate, and put immense pressure on the opponent. Bishop d2 played by Shyam. Rook c2. Pause the video and find the best move for Shyam. Queen takes e6 is a strong choice, since Queen c8. King f3. Queen takes e6. Rook takes e6. Bishop b5. Rook b6. Shyam have small advantage. Let's analyze the main variation. Threatening rook takes e6. Rook c2 is not the best move played by Sargsyan. Rook takes e6 slightly worse move played by Shyam. Bishop b5. Queen takes f5 check. King g8. Sargsyan considers playing Bishop d7. Queen takes d5. Bishop takes e6 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook g6 played by Shyam. Pawn a to stop here and find the strongest move for Shyam. King h1 is the correct move because Rook takes d2. Queen takes d5 check. King h7. Queen h5 check. King g8. Queen d5 check position is equal. Let's go to the main line. Pawn a2. Queen g5 slightly worse move played by Shyam. Bishop d3. Think carefully what is the best move for Shyam. Queen takes d5 check is a strong choice, since Queen f7, Queen a8 check, King h7, Rook g4, Queen e7, King g3. Still Shyam is losing. Let's go to the main line. Bishop d3. Sargsyan is preparing to play. Bishop e4 check. King f2. Queen f7 check. King g3. Queen takes g6 and establish a winning position. Rook f6 is a critical mistake played by Shyam. Bishop e4 check. King g1. A masterful performance by Sargsyan.